Imagine jumping in front of a moving motorcycle, jumping or wanting to jump on top of a building. Well, that was me 2 years ago. I wanted to end it all. I wanted to end my life. My name is Gateru Mumbi, and this is my story. A lot of people thought I was this strong person, full of life, full of confidence. A lot of people thought I knew what I was doing until I wasn't. I fell into deep depression 2 years ago. One day I got a call that my mom is in hospital, and that same day I went to hospital. I found out that she had cancer, and it was a hard time for me, and it was probably the worst news I've ever had. After that, it was a journey of being in hospital for almost a year. And at the end of the year, one day I went to the hospital with the excitement that I'll see her probably get better. But that day she was no more. And that was the beginning of my post-traumatic stress disorder. A lot of people, mostly people who were close to me, family, friends, thought I was okay, tried to console me. But also, they were also dealing with the loss of a friend and of a family member. They didn't realize that having lost the only parent I've ever known, that they didn't realize that it would really affect me. I came back to Nairobi, and jobless, I started looking for a job. And that is when everything went to shit. So one day I just woke up and was walking on the road, and I had lost all hope, and every energy or every part of me wanted to die. And I just jumped in front of a moving motorcycle, dislocating my hip bone. Well, I didn't die, and for me then it was unfortunate that I didn't die. Then I was taken to hospital, and I was okay. And then after a few weeks, I went to this building along Thika Road, and I wanted to jump. And the only thing and the only reason that I'm alive today is a Facebook video that I watched. A man who jumped in the San Francisco River, in the San Francisco Bridge in California, where 1,000 people jump every year. But after jumping, he realized that he wanted to live more than he wanted to die. And he asked God, within the 6 seconds you take to hit the water, he told God that save my life, and I'll never try to kill myself again. God had him, and he didn't die, but he paid the price because he got paralyzed. When I wanted to jump, just before I jumped, I remembered that video I had watched a few days ago, and something told me I still have something more to live for. And that was the beginning of my life. A lot of people are going through a lot of stuff in Kenya, in Africa, in the world. Mostly at this period where we're living in a world of uncertainty. We don't know what will happen. A lot of people have lost employment. A lot of people are in marriage fights. A lot of people are, a lot of children are in drug abuse because they don't have an outlet. And when I fast forward, my best friend is a therapist. He got me help when I told him my story, and he didn't judge me. And I'm here today, and I'm alive. After being okay, I decided I'll do something about the mental health thing, and that is why I'm here today. Because 2 years later, I have created a platform where people can be able to share their frustrations of life, and to be able to speak their minds without judgment, without people telling their stories. So we've created a platform called ventcare.org, www.ventcare.org. It's an organization that, and it's a website. It's a digital way of people opening up and letting out their frustrations and their feelings, no matter how small, no matter how big. We encourage you to actually go there, and we have enlisted accredited counselors who are going to listen to your cases, and you can actually even video call the counselor. We encourage them to be online. You can actually send them a message and they are going to respond. If you need further therapy, they'll be able to help you further. You can go to therapy, you can do phone therapy, you can do online therapy at the end of the day. But most importantly, you don't need to be depressed. You don't have to be depressed to be able to actually use the platform. If you have had a bad day at work, or you just broke up with someone, or you're going through anything, no matter how small it is important to have an outlet. And today I'm giving you that platform to be able to vent. So we call it a vent. So just go to www.ventcare.org and be able to speak to someone, because one of the reasons that I fell into depression was the fact that I didn't have someone I would talk to, someone I felt free to talk to without fearing judgment, without fearing people are going to spread my news, my rumors about me. Being shy of showing people your vulnerability. And it's important that every part of us, every one of us in this country, to be able to have an outlet. So I am encouraging you to go to www.ventcare.org. Also, you can like our Facebook page, and also our Twitter at Ventcare2. Facebook is at Ventcare, KE, or Ventcare, and our YouTube Ventcare Kenya. I'm looking forward to seeing you there, and to being able to see. I can only see statistics there, probably the number of people who have logged in. But I will encourage you to actually just go to the site. Encourage someone who you feel really needs help, maybe a friend, a family member, so that they can also have professional help. Someone who understands what you may be going through, and will go through with you through the journey of recovery. And my name is Gateru Mumbi, and welcome to Ventcare.